My name is Christi Green. I've lived in Austin since 1996. As I like to say, I was born in Beeville, raised in Houston, and got to Austin as soon as I turned 18. The Austin spirit is compassionate, it is kind, and it is giving of our service and of our money when needed to help our community. As a landscape design builder and consultant, it's one of those things that time marches on. And so for the naysayers who feel like this is new, I'd like to remind you that we've been doing this, some of us, since we became adults. And it does change, but in Austin, generally changes for the better. So I just would like for everyone to remember, in the words of the Talking Heads, same as it ever was. Yeah, that's about the way I feel about change in Austin. It's better, not bad. Well, I'm doing it now. I'm a community organizer and producer. And the minute that I can get in front of a camera and sing high praises about Austin and its community and all of its diversity, I'm going to do it. So I hope you guys just remember that the whole world is diverse, but Austin's one of my favorite places on earth. So that's why I call it home. I was born in Beeville, Texas. My father was a trainer and Naval Marine Corps, but we worked with the Navy when they were back at Beeville. So I have wings on my back in the form of a giant owl. I oftentimes wear my feather earrings. That allowed me to travel. Samuelson, under the writer name Mark Twain, he said that travel is the only cure for bigotry. I was raised into that kind of family where I could fly whenever I wanted out of Houston Intercontinental for a very, very cheap $5 or $10 ticket. It was $5 national or $10 international. And then my mother's in 12-step and recovery programs, as is my older sister is in recovery and 12-step programs. I just want to say to all y'all who are walking that road, it doesn't have to be in AA. You can be an atheist like me and still recover. There's lots of different ways. It can be through medical, it can be through talk therapy with a licensed therapist, and it can also be found in free programs like the 12-step program. But I just encourage you to try all three if you're able, because there's never just one road to recovery. It takes a lot. And if you don't like your meeting, go someplace else. Just try your best to live in love, compassion, and empathy. Because everyone's got a story and everyone has troubles. But when you just use American Sign Language, I've got a bird in my pocket, or if you get honk your horns, or if you put anger into the universe, it's going to come right back to you. I know that sounds very karmatic, but the more noise and anger you create, the more people start honking and getting angry around you, just because someone's trying to turn right or not hit a kid or not hit a squirrel. So calma, y'all. It doesn't have to be this hard. So I'm at one of them. I'm at Quality Seafood here, but I'd like to throw a shout out to Pam at Tigris, located off of North Loop. Foreign and domestic. My friends own that, and I help them with things. And hi, hope you're seeing this. Another shout out to Workhorse. Long time, and now they own Nasty's. And so if you're off Guadalupe or you get onto North Loop on the north side of town, that's your best place for burgers and community. And then foreign and domestic is French nose to tail, but they also have a new brick and mortar on the east side. You know, I would just say go into a place and just find out if you like the people first and you'd be comfortable eating and dining there. And then go to the next step. Go to the bar, find a seat, find your people, find your community, because that's how communities are built around food. Aya Curry said it better when she said, I'm not trying to leave a legacy. I'm trying to leave a footprint for others to walk through. I'm Christy, and I am Austin, Texas.